So just to start us off then, could you tell us your name, where you're from, the year you are in, and what you're studying, please?
So my name is Irish. I am Nigerian, and I just finished my degree here at Sunderland, and currently I'm doing my master's in law. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Philip. I'm Nigerian too. I'm studying Masters in International Business, and I'll be done February next year.
Hi, my name is Noor Zafir binti Haluddin, and currently I'm a student for Master International Business Management, and I'm already done, basically. I'm going to submit my dissertation by this Friday, inshallah.
Good luck. So you've all been here for quite a long time now, a good few years yourselves. How have you found your overall university experience?
Well, aside COVID, it's actually been like really nice. I think after COVID, I was like, bro, I'm not staying at home anymore. Like, I will go out and I will do every single thing. And I think doing loads of things at university has made me just enjoy the experience, and I just like enjoyed it to the fullest. Honestly, like, I mean, I am still here after all, so I mean, it must have been a good one for me.
You have like one more year.
Well, it would be an amazing one.
Yeah, for me, it's a lot different from what I'm used to because people from different countries, a lot of friends there. I made a lot of friends. I came here last year, but I think I have more foreign friends than Nigerian friends.
Do you know half of the university by now?
No, that's not possible. I know that. Yes, because the environment actually made it very conducive to make friends. I'm actually active with the student union, so it's easy making friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me, because I'm already here since like past 2.5 years now. So this is going to be my third year. So because I was studying degree here, and that time, honestly, my class is only 5 of us. And
How did you cope?
yeah, that's the thing. So with the COVID, everything is online, and we don't even open a camera. So obviously, like, if we are sleeping or whatever, it doesn't matter. So, but the point is how we want to make a friend. So the only way for me is like every Tuesday or Wednesday we have like in the, you know.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But I'm not doing it like every time anyway. But that is how I make a friends.
Yeah.
But also because I have like, because I'm from Malaysia, so there's like doctors and pharmacies. Most of the Malaysian students are here. There are pharmacies and doctors. So that is how I mingle around, and I have my own bubbles right now. So almost 3 years now. I'm so lucky that right now when I'm doing my master, with my courses, Master International Business Management, we are like almost like 260.
Oh my goodness, from 5?
Yes, right? Same. I guess
Yes.
me and him are the same. So I have a lot of friends. I'm really happy. It's okay for the degree, but at least in the master time, you know, I gotta enjoy. You
It's
know?
okay for the degree.
And the student ambassador things, you know, it makes me to have more friends, you know.
Yes,
mingle around.
definitely.
Yeah.
So did you all start before COVID then? Is that right?
No, I came after COVID.
After
I came last year.
Me, my degree is like before COVID, but my master is already after
Yeah,
COVID.
of course.
Yeah, I started before COVID as well.
Yeah, so we're quite glad that you had, as I say, a bit of a support network before COVID came in.
Yeah, because I came into university quite late, just like after Freshers' Fair and after everyone made their friends.
What was that?
Well, delayed visas. So when I came into university, I didn't know very many people. And I went to class and I was just by myself on my laptop and everything, pretending I know what I'm doing. And then when it was time for COVID, like no one was coming to class anymore. And I was like, what's going on? And then there was a lockdown. And then second year, when we were online, I was like, we might be online, but I am speaking to everyone in class, because when we go back in third year or wherever we're going back to university, I would not be sat by myself again. No, that wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. So I think even though there was COVID, I think COVID actually made me friends.
Yeah.
Because in class, I mean, we had our cameras on and we were not 5 in our class. So I would say like that period of staying at home and just being in that little box online made me know my classmates even better.
Yeah.
I was in private accommodation, like in a studio, so I didn't know my flatmates. So my classmates were like ideal for making friends at that moment, and it was just perfect because like I could message them for my assignments, or like, have you got class now? In case my timetable is being a bit funny. So I would say like COVID actually did something good for me.
No, because I'm thinking about what you just said now. I think it must have been very difficult for you because the main reason why we came down here was to connect with people from different cultures. So now COVID now has kept you indoors.
Yeah.
You have your lectures online. Man, that doesn't make sense. That must be difficult.
Exactly.
I mean, thank you to COVID. I don't have the university now.
When I came in, COVID was actually going then, so it was actually what I wanted. Made a lot of friends, people from different cultures, like I said initially. I think the first place I met people was at this the City Space Wednesday evening. I came out and I told me that come out there every Wednesday. We have like get-togethers and everything. So I did, and I came and I met George.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yes. And
You met the university.
Yeah. Then I also met Chris Housen.
Awesome, yeah.
Then I made new friends that day. Then on Thursday, I went hiking with Chris and some other people, my secular friends.
Yeah.
Expanded.
That's it. Yeah, that's all you need, isn't it? Yeah. Was there any kind of a special? You mentioned there about you went to City Space. Was there any kind of events or societies that you joined at all to make new pals? Or
the first time I came there was the Nigerian Student Society party. Okay, then the Christmas party organized by this university. Then as they mentioned, they discussed about the Wednesday friendship evenings. So, and I came for the first friendship evening, and it was the bomb.
Oh.
Had fun. Played games that I've never heard of. So it was difficult at first because I had to adjust with the accents, different accents. I found out, over 130 countries here and with different accents. How do people cope?
Yeah.
And the Northeast accent is actually very easy to understand.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It took me a long time to understand when I moved up.
They had to give us a dictionary.
So where are you from?
I'm from North Lincolnshire myself, about 2 hours down south of it.
All right.
So when I came up to the Northeast, I did find it pretty difficult to understand. I'm fairly fluent in it now.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, especially in a place like this with Sunderland, where everyone has such a thick dialect, it can be sometimes, and everyone speaks so quickly as well. It can be something that can be quite jarring as well. But so do you have a very close connection with the people you're friends with at the moment? Do you see them a lot at all? How often do you kind of go out with your friends?
Because we have 5 of us in the class when I was doing my degree, so only 3 of us are continuing master, but we are different master. Like me, I'm doing master international business management, and one of my friends are doing project management. Another one is doing HR. And but we don't see that much because we are also not that close, because back in the time for COVID, we don't even get to mingle around. And me, basically, I have to go back to my country. And I have to go back, and I came back on October 2020 because the COVID, So basically, on October, just another 3 semester and I'm done.
Yeah.
So basically, it's all online. So basically, me, because I'm kind of extrovert, so I cannot, if I really cannot, I really cannot if I don't meet people.
Yeah.
So the only things, I guess my best friend is that, because my mom was with me that time, so we go to all the parks, you name it, like in this Northeast, like in Sunderland and Newcastle, I went to all, because that is the only thing that is open. It's either park or groceries. I'm not going to go there every day.
Talking about being an extrovert, because I don't know what I am. Because before I came down here, I thought I was actually introverted. I actually feel I am still introverted, but because I spoke to my mom the other time, and she was like, "That my son, you've changed. Normally you don't meet some people. You're in your system every day." I told her, yes, I still have time. I recharge. I go home and I recharge, but I still want to be out there with my friends.
Might be a mix of both.
Huh?
Might be a mix of both.
Yeah, but someone told me that, if you're an introvert or extrovert, the question is this: how do you recharge when you're after the day?
Oh, I cannot.
Do you want to hang out with your friends, or just do you want to stay alone? If you want to stay alone after hanging out with people, you're introverted.
But the thing is, I don't like free time. I mean, that sounds really, but because in my free time, I end up wasting it. I'm just on my phone for 9 hours. So I'd rather go out and do something.
Yeah.
Like all my friends that I've made from my friends from my degree. For us to hang out, we'd have to check our calendars, because now loads of them are at Northumbria University. Some of them are staying back in Sunderland, but they are working. Yeah. So everyone has to go, well, are you free on the 17th of October? And then someone says no, and then someone says yes. And then it's oh, okay, we'll go for the next week. And now, because we're so busy, we cannot hang out as much as we do. But oh my gosh, I love to go out. So it's like I message my flatmates, I message my friends I've met through the Students' Union, I message my classmates, I'm like, do you want to go Sunderland Restaurant Week? Oh my gosh, it's £10 for a 3-course meal. Let's go. Or like Newcastle Restaurant Week. Or oh my gosh, come, let's go to the theme park in South Shields. Like let's go. I don't want to stay in my bedroom. I stayed in my bedroom for 1 year. I'm not gonna do it again. And it's so nice to just like not be in my bedroom. That when I'm in my bedroom, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And just quiet time, just like I'm like, no.
Like, okay, for my secular friends, because when I came in, it was initially Nigerian friends. So they wanted to know how the British people have fun. So it was pubs.
Pubs.
So it became like every Fridays after lectures, Friday evenings. Just
pub time.
Walk down to the pub. The first time we entered the pub, the people were all looking at us when we walked in.
Who were these?
So by the time we were there for the next 2 hours, making the Nigerians were loud. So
you don't have to tell us that.
We found the locals moving their tables to join with ours. It was now one long table, and it was crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I got free drinks that day.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's exactly where you want.
But I know a guy there, he said he was going to be 80 years in 2 weeks' time. He used to be with the SAS. So all his mates were all regiment guys. So he was like, okay, he's going to be 80 years in 2 weeks' time. You guys, please come.
Oh.
Wow.
So we came.
I love that.
Yes, so when we came and he saw us, he was like, these are his Nigerian friends.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
I was like, seeing the guy 80 years still having fun, man, that's...
like, how dare you? How dare you, younger generation, stay back home?
So you mentioned a little bit before about being kind of extroverted and introverted.
Yeah.
You said you're kind of halfway through with the
Well, I think I am more introverted than extroverted.
Yeah. And you mentioned about kind of sometimes want to go back and kind of recharge, as you said.
Yeah.
Do you have like kind of any advice for a lot of people who maybe would be leaning more to introverted and sometimes they do feel a little bit burnt out from speaking to people all the time? Do you have any advice for them at all?
Need to
From
find out
personal experience?
Yes, need to find out what they enjoy doing alone. Yes. I won't tell them to keep away from friends because without friends you're nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. Find out something, what you do that you love. Maybe you love reading, you love playing games. When you get home, play your video games. Then the next day, go crazy.
Go crazy.
Friends,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because
it makes life more interesting.
Exactly. Because a lot of people, I think, when they go to university, they try and and fair enough, make a big effort to go out and speak to as many people as they can and really kind of get themselves out there, which is great and like it's a good way of doing it. But sometimes you can feel yourself just burnt out afterwards.
Yeah.
I did it when I went to university. Sometimes you just feel afterwards like I just want to sit home. Like that on a Friday. Sometimes that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Like even nowadays. But yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just finding what you want to do and being okay with it. It's like taking time to yourself. It's always kind of very, very important.
My time to myself is on the bus. Yeah. Once I'm sat on the bus, please do not speak to me.
Well, sometimes you meet friends that have the same ideals with you. Yeah. Maybe they love being on their own, but they don't mind sitting down with you in a pub.
Yeah.
Nobody speaks to each other. Just sit down, just be drinking.
And on your phone, definitely.
Yeah. Then you also have friends that love playing games. Like I love bowling. Yeah, so sometimes we just take a walk and go bowl or watch movies together. There are a lot of things to do to have fun. Yes. Then some are like fitness freaks. They love hiking. Thursday, they have something they can do. Just come out Thursday, hike. Yeah, so a lot of things to do.
Yeah, you mentioned there as well yourself about kind of restaurant week when you said you and try different foods and things. Was any, and this is to all three of you, was there any specific kind of big events that you kind of went to that was a bit like, right, okay, this is what I want to be doing a lot with my friends? Was there any specific events at all? Do you remember?
Specific events to do with food?
No, just in general. University in general.
I think I knew about Sunderland Restaurant Week from Open Day. So from working Open Days, that's when I found out about Sunderland Restaurant Week. But I used to work at a restaurant last year. And when I worked at that restaurant, I think I heard something about Restaurant Week where they give you food like cheaper. And I think that is where I got the idea of, oh my gosh, they've got this week where food will be discounted for you. I think I went like 2 times for the Newcastle one and like once for the Sunderland one. And then I think over, like once you get involved in the community, because I do like volunteering with the community, like the people, like the elderly people, they start to tell you about, oh my gosh, you should go for the Festival of Lights. There'll be so much fun. There'll be food. And you'll be like, oh, I didn't hear the phone part, but I heard the food part, so I'm going to go. And then once you get there and you're chatting with like just someone that you met, they would just tell you something else about, oh, you should come for this one. There's an event at Burns Park. And then on Burns Park Day, someone else would go, oh, in the summer they do like festivals and they've got concerts. And there's like so many different people, and then you're mingling with like different people from different places, and you're getting to know more and more about the festival.
Did you ever volunteer with ICOS?
No.
You missed a lot.
So why is that? Sorry. Then?
Okay, that's it's an international community of Sunderland, and it's made up of mostly refugees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we normally meet at what's that park again? Barnes Park. Yeah. We help in cleaning the park. Yeah. Then once in a while we organize like parties for kids, for children, for refugee children.
So
Yeah. Yeah. During the Queen's her 70th, that was an anniversary.
The Jubilee.
Yes, the Jubilee. Yeah. It was fun. It was So as in being a part of a community it made being here worth it.
Yeah.
And was there anything about yourself? Any events you specifically went to at all? Or?
Because me specifically, because my friends is not even a student.
Yeah.
They are either pharmacists or doctors. So every weekend, usually we will, because we have a group in WhatsApp, so we will plan to play a games night. So in that games night, there's like scramble or whatever, but we must do that. Like last week, we went for Blue Sakura in Leeds. Yeah, because
what's it all about?
It's Japanese food. It's very famous. So
Yes.
So like every week we must go to like a different places, and we must meet up. And also for my university friend, like the masters, okay, just yesterday we just went out, like because after we finished the dissertation and stuff, so we want to hang out, like because like our main group. So we just went to one of the restaurant in Newcastle, Myrish. It's like a shisha.
Irish?
Shisha, Myrish. Myrish shisha lounge. So yeah, so me personally, because with them, you know, I have to follow their time somehow, because like most of the time they are working, except on the weekends. But in the weekdays, I will try to occupy myself with other friends, like maybe like my friend in my university. So if one of them wants to meet up or whatever, we will go to different restaurant, because I like to explore different restaurant or cafes. So yeah.
Was that something you came up with yourself then, or was that just something that was guided by the uni, or did you just go, let's make this plan every single week, we're going to go somewhere?
Yes. Okay, like you see, like what I meet, like when I meet them yesterday. So like one of the girl was saying to me, okay, like Noor, next week you are the one who planned everything. So I'm going to put the itinerary, and then after that I'm going to send them before our meeting. So if they want to add up or something, it's fine. But most of the time, also sometimes we came to St. Peter's Library, because we love our library anyway. So that's the place that we always hang out and stuff. So yeah, it all depends. But in a week, I must plan something, or other people plan something. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So yeah, final question. Do you have any quick words of advice for anybody who may be struggling? Obviously, Freshers has just happened.
Yeah.
Anyone who may be struggling just to find that connection with a few people?
All right. For me, my personal opinion to all those people that is feeling like struggle or something like that. First of all, we are, especially for me, for foreigner students, we are new to this country. Yeah. We are new to every single thing. So the main thing is you have to ask. If you don't ask, how the people wants to know what do you need? Example, even a friend. Example, if you want a friend, you have to ask somebody in our university, go to, customer service or whatever, and ask, like, what can I do to mingle around? And they will find out, like, every Wednesday, they can come out and make a friend. Don't just stay in one place, and just do nothing. Yeah. You have to have an effort for yourself from the first to find out what you want to do. Yeah. Then it will go in all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's something the student union does, the body system. You have to join like body, what do you call it? Student body. SU body, yeah. I think that helps. New students can actually go and register to be a body. They'll pair them with someone with similar interests with them. From there, you can now learn a lot, because if you stay in one place, you're not going to make friends. Mm-hmm. If you make friends, it's going to make you stay here a lot easier. Yeah. Another tip is to make a friend, maybe a local friend. Yeah. It changed my perspective, because I was paired with a guy. He's from Darlington. Was it no? It's from Seaham, I remember. Yes, Seaham. Okay. Yes, a local. I was supposed to be the one taking him around to show him, but he was the one that
Brilliant, yeah.
exactly show
This Rob's here.
I had fun. And so I think that's what I expect international should do the same. Be an SU body to help.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, it might just be that it might sound like we're all talking about the Students' Union.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the Students' Union is just an amazing, like they are an amazing body for students, not just international students, just all the students that come into university, because they would link you up with like different societies that've got like different goals and ideas. As you've got like international students, we've got South Asian Arab Society, we've got the Nigerian one, we've got ACS, we've got if you're religious, we've got the Christian Union, we've got Catholic Society, we've got the Islamic Society. So we've got different societies for different people and what you like or what you enjoy. And I feel like once you've got that stable ground, once you've got that community feeling, university is going to be amazing, because once you feel like you belong, because you don't want to feel left out at university, once you feel like you belong, university would go smoothly for you. That's what I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you so much. That's been amazing.
Yeah,
That was really
thank
good.
you.
Thanks a lot.